Howdy, this is Bubba from Bubba's Cruise and Concerts. So I want to do a video talking about this amazing month of new country music albums coming out. I don't really know what you call them, or albums, CDs, whatever you call it. It's been a couple slow months for music. The last album that I added multiple songs to my playlist was back in May. It was the Mcbryde Brothers. I'm just going to quickly go over these and kind of put a quick note. I'm not going to go in detail. Some of these I will go back and do a full breakdown of. I'm still listening to the Larry Fleet album. I may add a couple songs from it on my playlist for us. But September 8th, which will be tomorrow, maybe even past that when you've heard this, Tyler Childers is got an album coming out. I think most people know Tyler Childers, one of the bigger independent type artist out there. He's got an album coming out tomorrow. A guy that I am one of the biggest fans in the world of is that's a guy named Ben James, who used to be a Daily Events, and he's got a bluegrass type record coming out. It's got Ricky Skaggs on it, Ben Isaacs, and it comes out tomorrow. I'm really excited about that one. Ashley Mcbryde, my favorite mainstream artist, my favorite female artist there is right now. She's got her album coming out, and there's a song on there called "Whiskey and Country Music," which I've heard her do live before on YouTube, and that is going to be a killer song there. Also, there's a lesser known guy by the name of Scott Southworth, who his album is actually already out. Got a song on there called "Granny Used to Honky Tonk," so I've got a couple of his songs on my playlist. So excited to check it out. And then the next week, so to recap, that day you have Ben James, Tyler Childers, Ashley Mcbryde, Scott Southworth. Now, I've also not listed everybody on here. I'm just kind of naming the one that I'm personally going to be listening to in several times. September 15th, we have my pastoral Sunday school class is watching. I apologize. Wheeler Walker Jr. has got an album coming out. He is extremely filthy. If you've ever been offended by anything in life, do not listen to this album. In fact, I thought he was kind of funny at first, but he's kind of ranting on me a little bit just because he's so vulgar. And the complete opposite of that, we have Travis Tritt has his first ever gospel album out. I did a video about this, breaking this down. There have been 2 songs out on it. It's his first ever gospel song, the first album coming out. And then the last one of that day is Willie Nelson has his first ever bluegrass, and will probably be the last bluegrass album he ever comes out with, you would think, at his age. So September 22nd, we got 4 more names that I want to talk about. 2 names that I need to be more familiar with and listen to, and for disclosure, Brent Cobb has got an album coming out, and in Wade Jennings, who's in the Wayland family. So both of those albums come around, and I need to listen to both of them some more. And then there's another guy named Charles Wesley Goodwin, I think so you pronounce that. He's got his 19-song album coming out, his major label, but it's still supposed to have, not changed his style of music, supposedly. It's got 19 songs on it. It comes out. And the last one of note that day is Emily Ann Roberts, who's more of your mainstream type artist. I think she's on The Voice, young female, but does have some pretty country music as well. And she's also going to be at Dollywood, so it's been kind of tracking her. So, and then the last one, we got 3 of note here on September the 29th. We have the Heck Ray, I guess you could say that. Another comedy group. They're not as vulgar. I don't think really vulgar, but Charlie Crockett's got a live at Ryman. I do not know if this is new songs or older songs. I'm guessing it's some of his older songs just done live. Anything at the Ryman. Charlie Crockett's got some good music. He's one of those guys that I like, Charlie Crockett, but I don't add a lot of his songs to my playlist, if that makes sense. But I have a few. And then the last one of note, the guy that I'm a fan of, Tony Jackson, is coming out with maybe his first ever full album, I think. Um, he's a guy that is, I saw before. He's a really likable guy. I'm certainly rooting for him. He's probably best known for doing a cover of the Grand Tour. He's talking about a lot of RFDT stuff. So he's a guy that all traditional country fans need to be rooting for. I think he's former Marine as well. So that's it. So a brief recap: September 8th, Ben James, Tyler Childers, Aston Mcbryde, Scott Southworth. September 15th, Wheeler Walker, Travis Tritt, Willie Nelson. September the 22nd, Brent Cobb, Wade Jennings, Emily Ann Roberts, Charles Wesley Goodwin. And the 29th, the Rays, Tony Jackson, Charlie Crockett. Let me know which one you're most excited about, which ones you'd like. If there's one you'd like to see me do a full review of, let me know.